everyone. Today I'm gonna do ขนมจีนน้ำยา tuna, which is the curry paste and rice vermicelli noodle. And I use this one. What we're doing, we're boiling the water for that noodle. And while we're waiting for the water to boil, we're doing this thing we call กระชาย in Thai. You can use food processor, but this way I think it's smell better. I mean the oil in herbs is come out better. This one is in water, so is if you can find the fresh one, that's perfect. But if you cannot, this one is good too. Oh, and by the way, when you use this thing on your counter, use towel, like thick towel or something to protect your counter too. Just like this, okay? Take it all out, and now it's time for shallot. Actually, in curly paste that I use here, they have everything in there already actually, but I just would like to have some more. Okay, and it's look like this. And now it's turn for tuna. If you smash tuna a bit, make it like more fluffy, that would be perfect. But actually, if you don't want to do it, you can skip this part. Let me show you how it's gonna look. Because when you do it like this, when you put it in your soup, the meat, tuna meat, I mean the meat is gonna be fluff all over the soup, not like big chunk in there. You can do just a bit, not much. Alright, now we get to the noodle. Once water is fully boiled, you can put your noodle in and try to separate, prevent it stick together. When it start doing like this, you can use your timer for about like 5 minutes. Alright, and this is good to go. It's all soft. And now we drain it out of the heat. After you drain the water, the hot water out, you wash it off a bit, let it cool, and then you soak it in water. This is like not super cold water, just your tap water, that's fine. And this is how I do it. Like that. And I place it in something like this to dry it out. Not just place it in the dish, because this still have water in there, so you try to dry it out. But when it's dry, it will not hard or tough. It's still soft, nice, and easy for you to eat. Okay, when everything's ready, now it's time for us to do the curry. I use coconut milk. Just a bit, add the curry paste in there. This way I will heat up the curry paste to bring all the fragrance out from it. You see it's dried out a bit and it smells so strong. If it's getting too dry, you add a bit more coconut milk. You slowly add a bit of coconut milk. For some kind of dish, you cannot rush. You have to take your time and enjoy it. Alright. Now you add the whole, the rest of your coconut milk, and save the can because we're gonna add some more water, and you can lower the heat a bit because this way it splashes a lot if it's too hot. So, and I add water, the same amount of coconut milk to melt everything down, and you bring it to boil. And during this time you can add your kachai, your shallot. You start to see the oil on top the bit. You see that? This is how Thai curry should look, should have. See that oil, that red thing? Yeah. Okay, when it's boiled like this, now it's time to add your tuna. Spread it out, and now you lower the heat to medium. When it boils, it will splash out, so be careful. Stir it on that occasionally to prevent that splash. And we add our fish ball. This one is optional. You don't have to add it because we have tuna in there already. And now it's time to season our soup. So let me try it a bit, because sometimes the curry paste, we don't know how salty the curry paste is. Kind of salty already, but I'll put like 1 tablespoon and then 1 tablespoon of palm sugar. You have to put just a bit of everything first, and then try it, taste it, and adjust it the way you like. This kind of dish is supposed to be a bit salty and have like sweetness at the second taste, the follower. So make sure that your sugar palm all melted, and then you one more time. This is good. Now you can see the difference. I let it sit for a while, and look at all of this thing, all of the red oil that's coming out, and tuna is more fluffy, like expanding more. Here you are. This is how we served. We have noodle, soup, 2 kinds of vegetables. You can add any kind of vegetable you like in there. The noodle after it's dry is still soft and nice. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click like on my True Spirit Me page. And see you next time. Bye bye.